Hey everyone, and welcome. I am so incredibly glad you could join me today for this explainer. If you're a student in grades 6 through 9, maybe gearing up for your Cambridge English or IGCSE exams, well, you are in the exact right place. Today, I'm going to be your friendly guide as we explore a seriously cool grammatical tool. We're going to break down the passive voice, specifically looking at how it works in both the present and past tense. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this. First up, take a look at our active sentence. The scientists discovered the cure. Now, compare that to our passive sentence. The cure was discovered by the scientist. Do you notice how shifting the subject from the scientist over to the cure completely changes the whole feel of the sentence? It's literally like being a movie director. Imagine physically rotating your action camera from one actor to another just to change what your audience focuses on.
Section 1. Shifting the camera focus. To really master the passive voice, you want to hold on to that movie director idea. Pointing a camera directly at the receiver of an action, rather than the doer, well, that's exactly what our core rule does. We use this when the action itself, or the result of that action, is just plain more important than knowing who actually did it. So here is that core rule. Take this in slowly. You use the be verb, which you'll see colored beautifully in blue, plus the past participle, colored in green. Remember that visual color coding. Blue for your be verb, green for your past participle. This is the structural foundation you're going to rely on every single time. Section 2. Present tense in action. Let's step into a global school scene to see exactly how this camera shifting rule works right now in the present tense. And this brilliantly illustrates our concept in practice. Step 1. Look at our active sentence. People speak English worldwide. Now, in step 2, let's move the receiver of that action to the very front of the sentence, so we have English. Finally, step 3, we bring in our formula. We add our blue be verb and our green past participle to get English is spoken worldwide. We use is here because English is singular, and we're in the present tense, and spoken is our past participle. See how the camera focus shifts perfectly over to the word English? It's like magic. Section 3. Past tense and timelines. Now, the great thing is, we can take this exact same director's camera trick and use it for actions that have already happened. Let's walk through it together. Step 1, the active sentence. The team built the bridge. In step 2, we move the receiver right to the front. The bridge. And step 3, we add our blue be verb and our green past participle. So we get, the bridge was built by the team. We use the past tense blue verb was because, well, the action is finished, and that's followed by our green past participle built. Keep your eyes on that final modeled sentence for just a few seconds. Really let that structure sink into your memory. So the crucial point here is the timeline itself. Point 1 shows the past, when the bridge was actually built. Point 2 shows right now, where the bridge exists today. And the really important takeaway is that even though we completely changed the grammar to shift our camera's focus onto the bridge, the event's actual place in time doesn't change at all. The past stays firmly in the past. Section 4. 3-question knowledge challenge. All right, time for a fun, totally low-stakes challenge to practice exactly what we just learned. I want you to actively visualize that blue and green formula in your mind. Here's your first question. Change this active sentence into the passive voice. Students use computers. I'm going to give you a few seconds to process this and build your answer in your head. All right, got it? Time's up. Let's check out the answer. It's computers are used by students. Really great effort if you got that right. Notice how are is our blue be verb and used is our green past participle. And just as a quick reminder, we used are here because the word computers is plural. Moving right along to question 2. Choose the correct word to complete this sentence. The book was right in 2020, or the book was written in 2020. Think carefully about our core rule. I'll give you a moment. Okay, let's reveal the correct choice. It is, the book was written in 2020. You can clearly see was in blue and written in green. Remember, we absolutely must use the green past participle written, never the base verb write, whenever we are forming the passive voice. Finally, question 3. Your task is to fix the mistake in this everyday sentence. English is speak here. See if you can spot the error and correct it. Take a few seconds. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how visually clear the correction becomes. Over here, we have a red X marking English is speak here as incorrect. Why? Well, because speak is a base verb.
But over on the other side, the green check marks are correct version. English is spoken here. Watch how that incorrect word speak visually transforms into the correct green past participle spoken. That, my friends, is the power of our formula.
Section 5, Final Review Screenshot Card.
To wrap things up, I highly encourage all of you to grab your devices and snap a quick screenshot of this master summary. It's designed to be the absolute perfect visual study tool for your revisions. Let's review the whole shebang one last time. First, our core formula, your be verb in blue plus your past participle in green. Second, our present tense example, English is spoken worldwide. Third, our past tense example, the bridge was built by the team. And fourth, a very important warning for your exams. Never, ever forget your blue be verb. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer today. You've done absolutely fantastic work. As you step away and go about your day, I want to leave you with this one thought. How will you choose to direct the camera in your very next English conversation? See you next time.